Okay, recording is on. Thank you so much. Tracy Zserdin. Yes, Tracy Zserdin.
Yes.
Yeah. Tracy, you are the co-founder of Made Possible by and ex-president of Guthrie Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. You went to Chamber of Commerce for 4 or 5 years, almost close to 5 years as a chamber. How many members the chamber has?
You know what? I think we had around, I want to say 500. It's a smaller town, so there's not,
Then at least
many.
every business owner knows you,
Oh yeah. I hope so.
Because first they come.
I wasn't doing my job if they don't.
Yeah, of course, of course. Did that translate into some real more business from the town, or just a presidentship?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helped get things started for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you got some more business from the chamber, other members for your private business?
Yes.
Okay, how much we are talking about? Millions of dollars or just few $100,000?
Oh no, not yet. We're still working on that.
Okay, okay, very good.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So tell me a little bit more about Made Possible by .us.
Yes, Made Possible by, we make giving easy for community-minded businesses, and we provide them a better way to share their stories of good. Most small to mid-sized businesses do not have the resources to hire someone to process their sponsorship requests or to hire a marketing person to effectively share their stories of good. We do that for them through a simple platform, and we provide them a permanent location to share their stories of good. But we say that our vision is so much bigger because we want to equip, align, and inspire company, causes, and people to do greater good together. We say that we love to make good loud.
Okay, very good. So is that like a PR work or some more than something different?
It's similar. No one does, not that we're aware of, no one in the world does exactly what we are doing as far as combining the sponsorship process and providing the permanent location to share the stories of good. Yeah, we're breaking ground.
Excellent, excellent. And just curious, financially, how many clients you have right now for this Made Possible by?
We started our launch at the beginning of COVID, so we're still early on. So I would say we have about 50 right now.
50? And is it a month-to-month service or just a one-time they pay you?
Yes. No, well, they can pay either way. They can do annually, which gets them a discount, or they can pay month to month. Yeah.
And if we want to refer you a client, what's it typically monthly is?
Yeah, the monthly fee is $39 or $429 annually.
Oh my God. It's very, very low.
It is very low because we're just wanting to help businesses who are community minded. It's mostly the small to mid-sized, and they don't have the large budgets to be able to afford to do things.
What's the definition of a small to mid-size for you?
You know what? That's a good question, because we've actually met with large businesses who don't have processes either. So we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves to do that. But I would say anywhere from 2 employees to 50 probably would be a good number. Some of them are around 100 employees.
So if someone has a Tracy 50 employees, you know how much volume they're doing in a business? That's a lot.
They are doing a lot. They are, but again, we're just getting started and we want to help make good loud. So
Okay.
we may make some adjustments down the road, but like I said, we're just wanting to get out there.
Understood. Tracy, then how you pay your bills then? Because this is not enough money coming to you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm not getting paid right now, but that's okay because we are just pushing forward and we're choosing to grow organically. We're choosing to bootstrap this and not gain debt. And so we're just going to push forward and see the growth.
So how you pay your bills then? Where the money is coming? Because we all have to put food on the table. This is not enough.
We do. Yes, my husband has a day job right now.
See,
so
I got my answer. I got my answer because we want to make sure, how things are doing it.
Yes.
So imagine some small businesses watching this. What would you say to them?
Yeah, I would say that you are doing great things in your community and they're probably completely unaware of what you are doing. And we would love to help your community know, because 70% of consumers say that giving back to the community is the most important thing. And they need to know how you're investing to connect with your consumers, connect with your customers, and to connect with your community. They need to know.
How you are outreaching to businesses right now to make them your customers for this?
Yeah, a lot through social media, definitely. Our Conversations Around Good podcast, we've been able to share stories of good from individuals around the world. So that has definitely opened a lot of doors by utilizing our podcast.
Okay, very good. So you interview once a month or once a week or every day, or how do you?
Our podcast is once a week.
Once a week. Okay. Okay, cool. So I have all the questions answered. Have you seen all my questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are two questions I want to know the answer before we go live. What is the impactful business book you have read? Can I see the book, please?
You can. Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay. Very good. When you say it, when I'm going to ask the question, you say here the title and written by author names. Say it that way, then share the impact. Okay. And the second question is very tricky for female, is how young are you?
That's okay. I am 52 and I'm okay with that.
Okay, understood. I asked this question whole day and then say, oh, I don't want to answer it. I have seen it, all the possible answer to this question. Okay. So, okay, I appreciate that. I'm ready to go live unless you have any questions. I want to make sure I answer it before we go live.
No, sir, I'm good.
Okay, let's go live. I will start and bring you in a moment. Okay. Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host, Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia, and the co-author of New Success Secrets, available on Amazon. On this episode, we have a special guest, Tracy Zserdin. Tracy is the co-founder of Made Possible by and ex-president of L.E.G Chamber of Commerce. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Tracy Zserdin. Tracy, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Yes, we were working with a small business on a nonprofit, and they started telling us about how many sponsorship requests that they receive and how much time it takes away from them being able to do their everyday work that they need to do. And it got our balls in our brains rolling and figuring out how we could help solve that problem and how we could help them to be more productive and continue to do more good and to be able to share their stories of good. And that's where Made Possible by was born.
What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid?
Yes, don't wait. Get started. Do something small today, even if it's a tiny thing or writing something down. Don't wait. Get started. And don't think small. You need to think big. Don't just think stateside. Think international. Think how you can reach out to more people. And then don't acquire debt early on. I know that's kind of, people go back and forth on that, but I'm all about bootstrapping and growing organically, and don't tie a weight around your neck early on.
What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
Yeah, my nickname on our team is the steamroller, because if you want something to get done, you give it to me and I get it done. But just like a steamroller, sometimes I roll over people in the process. That was a great characteristic to have in my previous career in the fitness community, because you want someone to inspire you and to push you and to get out there and make you do more than you wanted to do. But on my team, I need to sit back and let my people step into their talents and do what they can shine at, to do what they can do.
How did you recover from that?
You know, that's a daily battle for me. It really is a daily battle to choose to not have to say something every time and to listen more.
Okay. Good luck to your husband, I can tell for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
What are your top 3 success secrets that others can model from?
Yeah, I would say that persistence and patience. I went full time with Made Possible by at the very beginning of COVID, and no one was buying anything, but I still had to show up every day. I had to get out there and do the work patiently. And then my podcast, I think starting that was definitely a huge jump for us. People want to hear stories of good, and that's what our podcast is called, Conversations Around Good, where we share stories of businesses, organizations, individuals that are doing great things in their communities from around the world. And it's definitely opened a lot of doors for us.
We are about to move into a lightning round. That means quick question, a quick answer. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful, just like you said, for my husband who puts up with my steamrolling at times.
How young are you?
I am 52 and I'm owning it.
Tracy, you are not 52, you are 18 years old with 34 years experience.
Thank you. I'll take that too.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah, I want to be an author. I'm halfway through a book right now.
How do you overcome a challenge life throws at you?
Well, I'm a person of faith, so prayer is always my go-to, but I will say that chocolate and time on my paddleboard always help me clear my head.
How do you start your day?
Yeah, I start my day with joy moments with Jesus, and then I always exercise. I have to exercise before I can do anything productive.
What is the advice you will give to younger yourself?
I would say, baby girl, relax. Just relax. Don't take yourself so seriously. Just breathe and relax.
Once you have a revenue-generating idea, how do you convince your significant other?
Yeah, my husband's a serial entrepreneur. That's how I refer to him. And so he's usually the one with the creative ideas, but we're pretty good at supporting one another and just saying, okay, let's go do that.
What is the impactful business book you have read and what did you learn from it?
Yeah, this is the most recent one I've read. It's The Other Half of Church, written by Jim Wilder and Michael Hendricks. And it's talking about finding joy moments and how you start your day, and several times throughout the day, sit in a joy moment and let it fill your emotional tank so you're able to go out and do what you need to do. It was a life changer for me.
Why being impactful is important to you?
Because people are what matters. If we don't focus on giving back to others and finding ways to help others, there is no other impact. It doesn't matter what my bank account says. If I'm not choosing to serve others and look for ways to do that every day, there is no impact.
Who is your living mentor and what's the impact?
Yeah, one of my business partners or co-founders, his name's Hetty Coleman, and he started a platform a while ago called Go Win, where he just helps people gain wins in their lives. And he ran for Senate recently, and he was on a phone call with his opponent. And he, as he always does when he hangs up the phone, he said, "Go win." And his opponent immediately called back and he said, "Did you just tell me to go win? You don't want me to win." He says, "Yes, I want you to win in life." Because that's what matters, is us supporting others. Who wins this election, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we help each other win.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Yeah, I want to be remembered for loving people and just putting people first.
Who is your ideal client?
Anyone who's community minded, any business who chooses to invest in their community, we can help them all, big, small, it doesn't matter. Anyone who cares about their community and gets out there and does cool things.
How can we support you?
Make connections with those businesses. Just send them my way. Let me help you. Yes, at madepossibleby.us. Our price is very low, as Muhammad mentioned. We are here to help you and just to make your good loud.
We are about to wrap up. I'd like to have your few words about your today's guest experience on the show. Here's my question. What would you say about your today's guest experience on the show?
Oh, it was awesome. Thank you so much for thinking of me and having me. I feel honored to be a part of your show. Thank you.
What would you say as a final word?
I want everyone to know that they matter. Even if you feel like you're failing today or life has been really struggling for you, it's been a hard time, you still matter. Your worth isn't based on your successes or your failures. It's just on who you are.
Thank you so much, Tracy, for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Growth Hacking Secrets community and our entire team. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes. Wow, thank you so much, Tracy. You are not as good as you think. You are better.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Okay.
So how can I help you today?
Oh, you can help me because I want to send you more business clients.
Okay.
However, I don't think so I can really do it because we ask for a referral money. You have so little pie. It's embarrassing for me to ask something from $39 or $400, whatever that is, you know. It's very, very low. It's beyond how we work. And you may have to rethink how you're doing the business, like a membership, you know.
Okay.
Do it for $200, $100, something. Is $39. I don't know who advised you for $39.
Okay.
It's not worth for somebody to work with you to give you more clients.
Okay.
I'm being very honest, you know, so you have to give you the feedback. So if you have a $200, so we can work on like a, let's say 50-50 something. You take $100, I take $100, you know. We can send you clients.
I see what you're saying.
Client is not the issue. There's not enough margin for you in this case for us to work with you, you know. Yes. Typically, we work with people who have a $5,000 to $10,000 ticket.
Yeah, no,
they're selling. That's okay because you're doing good. I don't have to follow my standard. I can reduce my standard because you're doing something good. You are like a startup and you are trying to do something good which other people, it's very hard for them to, you are giving them the platform to continue to do good. That's very close to my heart. That's why I go from $5,000 to $100, you know, that's okay. Not a big deal. Not every place where you can need to make the most money. It's not needed, you know. So I have a zero greed. So relax, you know. That's why I say, but however, it has to have a certain volume where somebody can actually get paid for the effort, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
So let's say you make a $197 a month. For them, it's still a no-brainer because we can go after 10 to 50 employees companies. Okay, ignore everybody else big because then if you're something offering for $200 and you're going after 50 plus employees companies, for them it's not worth it to even try. They think it's not even, because you know, certain level, if you have a Nike and somebody offer you for $10, say, oh, is it real? You know, they know that certain price range has to be in a certain level. It's
I understand.
Expensive, cheaper. There's nothing called expensive and nothing called cheaper, you know. If you go in a country club, everything is $1 million plus, and ask somebody who has a $200,000 home, that's very expensive. How the country club is full, everybody's living. The neighbors are, hey, it's just a normal living, you know. So it's like a relative expensive or cheaper to compare to what that matters, you know.
Yes, sir.
So that's my suggestion. If you are willing to be open, talk to your husband, talk to yourself and come back, and then we can have a conversation. How can we support you? We can give you customers on ongoing basis, predictably, where we both can grow together.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
Appreciate it. You too. Thanks. Bye-bye.